Okay. Some technical difficulties my first time around. This was me playing around and just needed a thumbnail nail. So, excuse my hands. I've been practicing. I got this cut. There's black acrylic powder. So I'm a dirty hand. It's dingy from black acrylic powder. Hello. So I am actually gonna do the artwork on this hand. I'm gonna put the nails on this hand, but for this hand, but just so I can do them, because I do not like working on the little stands like this. Hello everyone. So I'm just gonna do, I sprayed these with alcohol. I'm gonna push the epinicium back, which is the live skin right here. I'm not gonna go and do a super huge manicure, anything like that. You can see as I push this actual live skin back, I'm also scraping the dead skin that's grown on the nail, which is the cuticle. Hey everyone.
Barbecue sauce in my gimp suit.
Hey honey. We're alive.
Oh.
What? You want to tell them you what?
We're live, guys. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah. They're laughing. Oh, they're laughing. I kind of think they heard you. They're laughing.
No. I'm sorry. Children.
Children don't know what gimp suits are. If your child
If you
already
keep
knows.
If you keep talking about it, they're gonna ask. It's only 4 letters. Somebody's gonna.
If they know what it is, I'm just saying.
It looks amazing.
I didn't even do nothing.
It always looks amazing.
I'm about to do plaid. Where'd my plaid nail go? It was ugly, but
So should I do your nails one day?
yes, I think you should do. Should he do my nails one day?
No.
That's for Blanca. For Blanca said hi.
Hi, Michaela.
He want to give you a wave like this.
Wave. Yeah, I don't want to wave.
Like this, but better. I was trying a whole bunch of different things, but like
Oh, I like it.
but I was just trying, so it's kind of not as nice.
I'm very much
So we're gonna go for this except better. I was trying to see different things, how this looked, so cleaned up and stuff. But I want to do black themed Christmas nails, mostly black, but red with gold. So. And I'm gonna do one hand all plaid. That's why I decided I'm gonna do one hand all plaid like that. And I'm gonna do the other hand with all the more elaborate japes and the crystals and stuff.
Japes. Always the great japes.
So, that's what I'm doing. I had actually just went live. I was trying to make like a sweater looking nail.
I think you can.
Like.
If you get cold fingers.
So somebody.
If your fingers get cold, you should do it.
First. I seen them do it.
Cashmere.
They took it and made it look braided on the nail. I tried it and I failed everybody.
I think you did good.
No.
Yeah.
It was just what I had. I guess was just too finicky or something. Anyway,
I couldn't even imagine how much better you want that to look. It looks really good.
it's supposed to look, like a
Like
braided, like
a knit.
cashmere. Yeah, like a knit. It's supposed to be more together, like 4 or 6 of them. But I was like, it don't look good, so I didn't want to keep doing more.
Well then I'm just gonna take it and pretend I did it.
You're gonna pretend you did it. You're gonna start a nail.
So guys, I'm starting my own nail thing with all the nails that she decides she doesn't want. I'm gonna be collecting them and selling them as sets randomly.
It's gonna be crazy
It's
sets.
gonna be crazy.
Because I usually just do them all on the biggest nail possible. So if all your fingers
So
are
if
the
you're
biggest
all
size,
thumbs, let me know.
you're all thumbs, all very big thumbs.
Give this video 10 thumbs up.
If you're all thumbs, give us 10 thumbs up. Okay, so I'm using my Melody CE file. This is the Sparkle, not the Sparkle Pro, which I have a review video on it. And I actually have a discount for it if you're interested. The code is Tabytha Scott all together.
Pastor Provide, I see it.
If this one's charged, this one is charged. Awesome. I wish I could have like music or something in lives, but they'll end them real quick. So I'm just quickly doing a little dry manicure. I'm holding this flush to the natural nail and just removing all the dead skin that has grown on the nail plate. Now I'm gonna hold these down with glue tabs because again, I'm gonna do the art, set them on this hand, but it's gonna be actually for this hand. So I'm gonna size them for this hand. And if you're new, this is black acrylic under my nails, so I'm not dirty like that style.
Boom, 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 boom. I can be part of the doo-wop band, please.
Yeah, do-wop for me, honey.
All that dust is bad for you, so please don't inhale it.
Ah, you
If
distracted
you're
me.
having a lot, it's Tabytha Scott, and of course she nailed it.
Oh,
Wow.
I love that. That's my new intro.
Yeah,
Right?
it better not be.
Why not?
Because the other 2 guys in the doo-wop band died.
It's just you. It's a sad do-up. It's a lonely do-up.
Yeah, no. But now I drink in commemoration of them.
It's a drunk do-up.
Just a walk.
Stabilize my pinky. Again, I'm not doing the best dry manicure. I'm just trying to get some of this dry skin cleaned up. Let me see what the people are saying. Everybody says hi.
Salutations, people.
Hello. My love said hi. Can y'all hear him?
I hope not.
They got a delay. They're going to tell me if they can hear you or not. Yep, they can hear us both. So you say you was going to create a set of my nails, right?
I think that's the hot pocket in the toaster.
That's the hot pocket in the toaster. Hey, they said keep singing. They want you to keep singing.
Oh, okay, that's hilarious.
Doesn't he have a good voice?
I do not.
You do.
I sound like Floyd.
Floyd. Okay. I'm about to tell people your grievances.
My grievances. I don't want to air my grievances.
I'm gonna air your grievances because
Can you air my game suit? Because the barbecue sauce is gonna set.
You with this gimp suit. I think we're doing crazy things when I'm not live.
Yeah, eating chicken nuggets. Eating barbecue sauce. Another item.
On your leather items. That only reminds me of, oh, you never watched season 1 American Horror Story, huh?
That's the only one I didn't watch yet.
With Rubber Man.
I don't think the newer ones.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
Really, man, people really underappreciate Freak Show because they didn't watch Freaks.
Yeah, I didn't watch Freaks. I liked Freak Show.
I haven't
You know
seen
Asylum
all
was real good,
of
though.
them. I believe it was 1936. 1936? 32. Freaks. You should watch it, everyone, if you haven't seen it.
Okay, and he said y'all should watch if you like American Horror Story and you like a season, what was it, 4 Freak Show?
Right.
To watch 1930, what would you say, 32?
I believe so.
1930. It's an old movie. It's called Freaks.
It is 1932.
1932. It's called Freaks. It basically essentially pays some homage to that, right?
I mean,
Like,
that's fully what they took it from. The whole season pretty much is just...
because I know they took it from different. American Horror Story is so good because they do so many like layered.
Well, they also set the precedent for being the first movie about a freak show, so then everybody took from them.
That makes sense.
And then what made it so special is that everyone was actually what they were being presented as.
Oh yeah, see, they were not all
It
actually.
was actually a half man who was half man. Just from the torso up.
Oh, bless. Bliss. But still, I think that...
Actually, I think he had no arms. He rolled cigarettes with his feet. I don't know. I'm being serious.
I think Asylum was real good.
I liked Asylum. I believe Asylum was the first one I watched. It drew me in.
But then they had things about like John Wayne Gacy and stuff like that, right? Because I know in season 1 they were talking about like the Black Dahlia and stuff.
I can't say the word, right? But the concept we were speaking on earlier is his life, and he can roll a cigarette.
With just his mouth?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's impressive if
No arms,
smoking
no legs.
wasn't so
And he
detrimental.
lived to be 50-ish.
Wow. You said no arms and no legs?
Yeah, no arms, no legs.
Wow.
Prince Randian, aka Snake Man, Pillow Man, the human torso, the human caterpillar.
Okay.
He died at 63. No arms, no legs.
That's a long life.
And he was in Freaks.
I did like the movie you made me watch last night.
A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You ever see those people?
No.
I've never seen them either.
No. They just sound like raccoons in the night taking my garbage away.
I know. Our garbage pickers, we never see them. They're like magic. We just hear them.
I feel like if I go outside and see them, they'll just vanish.
Scatter?
Yeah.
They'll hiss and run.
They'll have to just open the portals to another dimension and go back to where they come from.
That's hilarious.
And with that being said, only you can stop forest fires.
You hear that, California? Stop them. Stop doing it.
Stop it. Leave Mother Earth alone before she slaps you in the mouth.
She did. It's called COVID.
She's not done yet. That's when she tell you she's gonna whoop your ass when you get home. This looks painful. Women are amazing. Y'all do this to yourselves.
Right? This is not painful. No.
You just hack up your hand.
The scale of things that women actually do that's painful. If you're doing this right, lesson, it should not be painful.
Look at that.
Because it's only supposed to be dead skin and not the eponychium, which is live skin. So if this is painful, you are doing it wrong.
What about the eponychium junior?
What's the eponychium junior?
I don't know. What Nick had Nick Jr.
Okay.
Look at that. We're having fun and learning. You're like Miss Frizzle.
I'm like Miss Frizzle. The magic
The frizz.
scuba.
Scubas.
It's not as.
What
It
is
feels
this
cold.
old thing? I'm messing with things.
This go. It's a nice bottle, right?
It is a very impressive bottle.
It
What does this do?
It's so I can
What does this do?
It's so I can put these nails on.
Oh.
It holds it. I put it back here. I feel this part and then I press it onto the nail. And then it's a nail and then it sit on there. It's kind of like glue in a way.
It's kind of like wizardry.
But it's gel.
It's just like
gel.
wizardry is what it's like.
Witchcraft and wizardry.
I'm all for it.
Witchcraft and wizardry?
Yeah.
I can't say that easily.
Witchcraft and wizardry.
Is this a 6 or a 9? That's what I'm spending my time looking at. A 6.
Is it a 6 or a 9? Your eyesight's on the climb. That's what we found out from that.
Okay. All right. I'll see if it wasn't the exact same shape of a thing that's upside down. Why do we do that?
Why do we do that?
Like nothing's like a 4 upside down. No 4 to the left. We do weird things in English America.
Humans. We got the calculator. Spell boobs with it.
You spell boobs with it.
No, I didn't. I saw people do it.
I put hello. And then I thought hell was funny.
I saw blind people do it.
What?
He saw hello and thought it was funny. You're so precious.
So then when I got in trigonometry and I got them bad, them big PI whatevers, and I learned how to do formulas and make them into pictures, which I cannot do now. That's the most amazing thing to me.
Oh man.
Is how at one point you can like understand trigonometry to the point I could draw math pictures with it. And then now I couldn't even.
That's what we call being a trig name. And then we lose it sometimes.
I lost it. This is good. I took this way too far.
That's how I feel about me coming to interrupt you. I feel so bad about now.
Why?
I was just coming to say hi. I didn't know you started yet. I missed you.
Oh, I miss you too, honey.
Oh, okay.
What? I always miss you.
Just gotta catch me next time.
I had to catch you.
You miss me.
Psst. I got you. I got you, babe.
What's the people saying? What they want to know?
What's the people
I
saying?
don't know. How you getting Michaela if you're here?
Is Michaela still here? We don't know. Somebody said one of us was gorgeous.
You.
I think it's you.
I know it's you.
I think it's you.
I'm positive it's you.
I think it's you, honey.
I'm completely positive.
I think you're gorgeous.
I think you're gorgeous.
I think you're gorgeous.
You know what's not gorgeous?
What?
Climate change.
This is really about climate change more than I thought it was gonna be. Heavy on the climate change, light on the plaid Christmas nails.
How much did you think it was gonna be?
I thought it was gonna be 0 climate change. So
any is far plenty.
yes.
That's how I feel about emissions.
Make me laugh loud in these people's ear.
Sorry, people's ears.
It's the people's champ. In people's ear.
That chain light up like a lamp, cause what?
No.
Could you not?
What?
No, you can't.
I'm Carlos because I'm low to the earth. You always trying to bring the Texas out of me.
I'm never. That's not true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hide it. I'm cloaking it. putting a blanket over your head and smuggling you to Mexico.
Why are we going to Mexico?
So we gotta get the hell out of here, kids.
We do, but I don't think Mexico is the play.
Here, the water is amazing.
You hear the water is amazing? We have to go through a bit of Mexico to probably get there.
I really do want to go again. I haven't been since I was a kid.
Where did you know what part you went to?
No, well, that's not though. Because oddly enough, Chuck said that Dia was trying to see me. She masked up and go outside.
Oh, the secret one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using this round bit. I didn't even tell y'all. I'm over here talking about climate change and the new Green Deal. I'm using this round bit just to kind of get this raggedy skin around here. This is not gonna be perfect, guys. Again, I'm not doing a whole new set or nothing. I'm just really trying to get this appeasing to the eye for y'all and for a good thumbnail. Which really begs the question why? Because I can Photoshop all this.
But you don't.
Boom.
Because you keep it the truest.
Sometimes I do. And that's me keeping it the absolute truth.
I think you lost half the church.
Can you hand me that pink brush over there?
This?
Yes. Is there another pink brush? Like a bristle one? Like a scrubby looking one? It's like a hot pink. Yeah. Thank you, my love.
Anything else?
That's it. Y'all still here?
Okay, I'm going back to the cave.
You're going back to your cave? Stop walking like that. You about to take a bath?
Yes, I'm going to utilize them jets.
Don't utilize those jets.
Okay, I will not be utilizing the jets.
I'm gonna run it again. I wanna run it like, yeah, just sprayed alcohol on them.
Smells good.
It's a cherry alcohol.
Cherry.
Yeah, it's a pleasant smelling alcohol.
Very pleasant smell.
I've used this from the beginning of me doing nails. So I just sprayed that just to clean them off, get them nice and good. Hey y'all, my new people who's been here. That's not a good English sentence.
It's a good Russian one though.
It's a good. Yes. I always want to speak good English for Russian. That's the standard in which I want to speak.
Man, that rubbing alcohol smells like a drunk parent trying to cover up their alcohol love with an annihilator, but it smells really good.
Their alcohol love? This is the PC version of it. Their alcohol love. How many of y'all have alcohol love?
Please, Michaela, don't be.
Michaela ain't got no alcohol love. We don't have alcohol love.
We don't. We teetotal.
We teetotal. We be teetotaling. Do y'all know what teetotaling means?
Teetotally.
I'm gonna drop a fun fact on y'all.
Teetotal.
Teetotaling means what, honey?
That you don't participate in alcoholic beverage.
Yes. It means you are abstaining from alcoholism. Yeah, it does kind of smell like
accessories.
And alcoholism accessories. Was that like Jello shots?
No, the cups that they come in.
You don't even buy those.
Small cups. So
I don't drink out of small.
Glasses. Has to be larger than 4 ounces.
Tiny cups.
Tiny cups.
Tiny hands.
Oh, look at that.
So this looks dingy, but I promise y'all it's just acrylic powder.
Jinx, you owe me some go-to cola.
I owe you some what?
Go-to cola.
What's go-to cola?
I'll show you. Can't talk about it on here. It's too... No,
It's
it's too illicit.
It's too illicit.
actually an herb.
An herb?
Yeah, it's an herb. You can drink it as a tea. It's a Chinese, Indonesian medicinal herb. But it says, "Hey, show me a Coke." It says, show me some goats cola.
I'm not gonna give you either.
Fair enough.
Oh, right. Why is that? She said she didn't want to drink, and they thought she was pregnant just because she don't want to drink.
Yeah, that's weird how society is.
Right? Like, it's
We talk
so
about that all the time.
okay, right? Don't even get me started. Like, they really pressure
If
you.
you decline it at a restaurant.
Oh my God, yes, that's what I was just about to
They
say.
either think you're cheap, or really, especially if you're black, they just think you're cheap.
Cause then they want to tell you a deal. I mean, we got the house special.
Specials, yeah, no.
Like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to do drugs in public.
Man, because that's what that is.
Or in private. Why are you pushing it?
It's not a fun feeling.
I was just thinking about that the other night. Like, man, it's so crazy how normal it is to do alcohol.
To do alcohol.
To do alcohol.
Heavy main vein and a little scotch. A little Jaeger to the jugular. Because it's not, man, yeah, no, it's not a thing.
It's not a thing, and it's not. I mean, I can understand, like, okay, for me, I don't like how it feels, but just the danger of it, the danger of it.
Right. You don't want me sitting in here for hours sober enough. You want me to leave in 45 minutes. You want me to drink 3 of these Bahama Blue Spinneroonie Tornadoes and then leave.
And then
in
leave.
An hour.
That's why that one club got shut down. Remember when it used to be Beamers?
Yeah. Also, they started shoving food in drinks.
You said what?
They started shoving food inside drinks. It got too wacky.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how they do the crazy drinks with
a
bacon slice.
Bacon slice. I know that they do, like, they take the cupcakes and they put the flights, the little flight shots in them.
Oh, yeah, no, that's absurd.
Man, y'all.
That's absurd.
Why did we normalize alcohol?
That's absurd. I don't know. That's not the one.
Right? It is not the one. And we need to know. Somebody answer me.
I'm from bringing back prohibition, in fact.
Yes, of course, Victoria. Like, your body is important. That's messed up. That's messed up.
What?
She said that it was her brother thought she was pregnant, and she texted him and was like, yeah, I'm just getting a little chubby, and I'm just watching out for my health because I already have a liver that's getting fatty.
He was drunk when he said it, wasn't thinking.
That's what, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sure you love your brother, but that's very insensitive. Like, man, I have to tell you that I'm getting a little chonky. I tell you about my health.
Also, being drunk feels good to you. You don't know what feels good. You need to have somebody like just rub their knuckles on the top of your feet. Like, you need to know what good actually feels like. It's not being drunk.
So getting a foot massage feels better than getting drunk.
Absolutely.
You heard it here first.
The third bite on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is better than getting drunk.
Have peanut butter and jelly. Next time you want to get drunk, have peanut butter and jelly. Man, this is hard with my left hand, y'all. It's a dangerous game I'm playing. I'm just trying to cut this black out, honestly.
It's impressive that you're amped for third season of Dexterous.
Okay, but it ended crazy, but it is a good show.
Yeah, I saw the first last two episodes.
That doesn't, man.
I wasn't, man, and you would think that it was my kind of show too. I really tried.
It was good. I was against it for so long.
I tried. I may.
Did y'all like Dexter? Tell me.
Yeah, did you all like Dexter? It seems like something I would like, but I did not.
And see, I was against it. And honestly, it needed to end it.
The
I am
basis
very
wasn't.
aware of how it like
The
turned out
basis
at the
was
end.
not that exciting for me. I'll say that the basis wasn't that exciting for me.
But it got it.
I'm sure. I just never got there. Sure. Sure. Sure.
The people loved it.
Dexter.
Yep, he's people's champ.
Spoiler alert. It's over.
Dexter's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if y'all knew that.
It ends horribly. I am not gonna lie.
I saw the last one.
I know.
Yo, what was up with the? So he slam banged another psycho serial killer, and then there was a pipsqueak involved.
He's slumbing.
Yeah, he's right.
Something. I know at one point his sister was like in love with him.
His sister was in love with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's real Californication.
Which was also a good show you didn't give enough time to.
Too much Lolita. Leon
It wasn't
Lolita.
really.
Too much Lolita.
No, it was not.
It was a lot of Lolita.
It was just during the little seconds.
Just during the little seconds.
You see the file? Can you hand me a file? If you see a file over there, can you hand it? It's like this shape, and it's white with pink. They make different shapes, okay? They got banana shape, square shape. Yeah, that one.
I also have the file here on Watson. Want me to pull that?
Yes. Thank you. I'm just taking down these jaggedy edges.
Here, let me make some soothing sounds.
Why is that the soothing sound? Mm-mm.
Whoa, whoosh. Whoa, whoosh. Whoa, whoosh.
What was that first sound supposed to be?
When a millipede breaks one of his legs.
Okay. He got so many more. You got.
But you care about each one of them individually. Like, wow, that's rather a sensitive way to look at that.
It is.
Because now you're not a millipede.
It's okay. It's because who are you to tell a millipede to not? It's like when somebody tell you how to spend your money. It is. Ain't gonna tell me I can't care. I like so I do have 99 more legs. I do care about it. Just like y'all telling Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos how to spend up on his money. So I'm a billionaire sympathizer.
You how to spend it.
$1 billion is a lot of money, y'all.
What do you do with $1 billion?
Man. Well, I learned today I could spend $1 a second and it lasts 32 years. Or I could spend $5,000 a day and it would last 547 years.
That seems a little more feasible, so let's boost that number on a reasonable amount of lifespan.
Well, I guess you could spend $10,000 a day and it would last for half of 547 years.
Boom. So we take half of it. We rent a mariachi band for an indefinite amount of time. I'm thinking like 17 years.
Okay.
We take them places.
Mm-hmm.
When this corona thing wears off.
This corona thing?
Yeah, in like a year or two when it's back to semi-normal.
Mm-hmm.
We go outside on the patio thing. Everybody's going to be wanting to have the band play for us, nice music. No, we have our own band.
Mm-hmm. We show them.
It's basically battle of the bands everywhere we go. We bring the mariachi.
We're always battling people with our mariachi band.
If you ever come to the table and play, if you ever try to sing for an first, like someone's gonna come and come back. They only sing.
We can't go down the Gremlin with that. Please don't be offended. He is of Hispanic heritage.
What do you mean? Well, that is a little bit. Singing corridos is kind of wild. This is fun. This is what you do.
Yeah. I just talk to the people. The people talk to me, you know.
I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know what you do. I've literally been down here, just never during a live. It doesn't feel any different.
No.
Besides these 10,000 people watching.
There's no 10,000. It's only almost 100.
That's only almost 100 people.
Only almost 100. So I'm going to size them to this hand, but I'm going to work on them on this hand.
Ooh.
Right?
It's so impressive that you can do it with the left.
Well, I'm not going to. This one, oh.
Spilled it?
Yeah, spilled a little bit.
You want to clean it up?
No, it's okay. I got the puppy pad thingy. Okay. So I'm lining them up in the order. They might be the same as the other hand, but we're just going to make sure. And these are the Opera Gel X extra long stiletto. These are the ones from Jenny Boy, Cardi B's nail tech. That her other name is. That's what everybody knows her as. And
now, if I didn't know anything about what you're doing right now, what would you tell me about how to size it tomorrow?
to size it, just make sure it goes edge to edge. I don't press it down too hard to try to get it to fit because it will be too tight. So I'm barely pressing it down and it doesn't go to the edge. If I pressed it very hard, it would go all the way down, but you see how my nail is pinched very hard? That's gonna be painful because this has a very deep C curve. So when you try to stuff it in there, it's going to hurt. So it should fit when you put the lightest of pressure on there. So I'm gonna go up a size. See, and that one is better. I barely push and it fits. Boom. So these I'm gonna put on this hand, so it might not be sized right for this hand, but for the artwork I'm doing, I need to be able to do it with my right hand. So I'm gonna use these glue tabs, and these are from Daily Charm. That's what it is. And these are really strong. So
Your Daily Charm is really strong.
no, it's just sweet.
Okay.
What? You are? Okay. So again, these might not fit perfectly. They have a very big C curve, so it might actually be hard to get these on here. But we're gonna try it. Then I can finally get to the artwork. This is why I don't like to build the nail, because if I had to build a nail, I would just now start and I had to put tips or forms. I want to get to the fun part fast. So this is why I'm using already built nails. I might mess around. If I started back doing nails for people, that might be my new style. For real. I already know if I start doing nails for people again, I'm gonna be charging so much money. Right? I'm telling the people. If y'all do nails for real, y'all should be charging so much money. It's a risky business. If you're doing nails in a pandemic too, it should be double. You should be charging double. Even if you don't do great nails, you should still be charging double.
Risk versus reward.
Mm-hmm. I did post on Instagram that this one girl's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep a nail tech on not nail tech, a makeup artist on staff for $150,000 a year. And I'm like, shoot. I could be on somebody's staff, but I heard a long time ago too. Somebody put it on there, but I heard a long time ago, like Nicki Minaj or something pays her like nail tech like $12,000 a month, but she has to drop everything whenever she needs her.
But you don't want to do makeup anyway.
Oh no, I'm not trying to do makeup. Just like, why don't nobody do a nail tech like that though?
I think you're speaking it into existence.
Maybe so. They gonna have to keep me COVID free. Okay. So I'm essentially using this hand as in place of this, because I hate using these to do nail art on because they're so flimsy. Okay. Oh, these are so long. Oh my God. I feel like this would be annoying to you.
What that? Oh, absolutely.
It'll change my whole attitude.
And it already has. You're already doing hand movements and saying things
like this. It's instinctive.
Oh man.
To do this move.
To open up the castle door.
Isn't this instinctive, y'all? When you get long nails, you just know to do this.
To do Tai Chi.
You know, it's like when you're a baby and you know to suck on the nipple. It's just innate.
That's the Fibonacci sequence. That's the golden ratio. That's everything beautiful.
Yeah, it is, right? It is like this.
That's an imaginary type of word. Oh.
It is right, this one.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Boom. Or like this. These glue tabs are pretty strong, though. Oh, I'm glad y'all here. Okay, we got a good amount of people. We about to get to the real part. Like the rest of the stuff was for fake. That's not how I talk. I even talk like a little more ratchet.
Yeah, you do. I'm telling you.
Y'all gotta get them off of me. It's taking over me. So I'm gonna paint them all black. You can use Madame Glam's Perfect Black. I don't have it over here. But I'm gonna be using Madame Glam's Perfect Red. You can use code Tabytha, get 30% off. What else I'm gonna be using? Oh, I'm gonna be using the Gold Chrome from Daily Charm. And you can click on my last video. Man, I can't do it till after. I can't put links and stuff in the description bar till after the video is up. But if you click on my last video, it has all the details for Daily Charm. And you can use code Tabytha and the number 10 to get a discount.
I think we can pull it up like here, maybe. Oh.
So we're going to paint them all black first. When you do these nails, they tell you to wipe them. I'm using my little hands down, lip-free wipes. Wipe them down with acetone, and that will kind of dissolve them very minusculely just on the surface. Okay, so if you have acrylic on your nails with gel polish over them, you're going to have to file with an e-file the gel polish off. You can do it with a hand file. It's going to be very taxing and laborious, but it can be done. So it kind of just very minimally melts that top layer, dissolves it, because these are not plastic. If you're not familiar with the Opre Gel X system, these are not plastic tips. These are literally made and formed with gel. And I see a lot of people like, oh, they're plastic tips. No, they're not. They have an apex. If you see, they have an apex. These are just held down with glue tabs, of course, but you would ensure that there is the extend gel in there. They're strong, they're long. And then I'm going to just slightly clean up the shape just from the little tabs that are on there. So I'm gonna do these all plaid, because again, I'm doing a more elaborate design. I'm gonna do 2 different hands if you're new in here. So I'm gonna do one hand all plaid, kind of essentially like this. I'm doing a black themed Christmas set. I know new people are, I'm okay. Is this Gordon Ramsay? Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly who it is, love. This we got Michaela in the room.
Michaela? Where's Michaela?
I don't know if Michaela's in there. Michaela, you still here? So you know who's gonna pop up? Nessa. Say what? You talking about me? That's what she gonna say. Where's y'all?
Let's talk about the 5-pound bag.
Woo! What I tell you the other day, we ain't even got to talk about it. Let's not even talk about it. We don't even have to discuss how it seemed insane to eat all that.
Oh man, we did.
And we ate all that. We ate that bag, that 4.5 pound of peach rings, bags of peach rings.
But I'm back on it and we went to the gym today. So.
Yeah, we're being back healthy. If y'all don't know, we've been on a health journey, but I kind of took a break because it was my birthday, and then it was Thanksgiving. Then I'm gonna get some few weeks in before Christmas. Yeah, girl, we're your friends.
VM, come through.
So we're going to paint these solid black. Oh, this is dangerous looking.
Brush strokes.
Whoo, brush strokes.
Yeah, she full of that whiskey. You over there whiskeyed up. That's why you being so silly tonight.
Who?
You.
No, it's just because you're in the mood. No. These are crazy too.
Yeah, they're a little absurd.
Right?
I think that's what
but they're gonna make the designs like.
Yeah, I think that's what it has to be.
Look good.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can't think of enough design to fill on it. That's my next fear. But I guess I'm doing plaid on these entirely.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, should I add stones or not? That's really the question.
The Al Borland shirt. You didn't watch Home Improvement?
Me? Yeah, I actually did. Okay, you know, I told you. That's what I was watching the day when I had my seizure.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, and this made me go back to sleep.
Oh. Little seizure out kid watching
The little
YouTube.
seizure out kid. Yeah. So weird. Let me tell y'all. When I was 5 years old, me and my mother lived at my grandmother's house, and we shared a bed in a room. So I woke up early, like a little kid on Saturday morning. Maybe it was Sunday. Who knew? Um, and I woke up too early because I slept towards the wall, so I'd have to like go over her to like do things. And she was closest to the TV, and so I had turned it on and turned it on low, and she was like, "Go back to sleep. It's too early." So I did, and next thing you know, I woke up and there's ambulance around me. There's Granny. People are crying, and they're like putting me on the like, do you remember anything? And I'm like, no. In retrospect, I'm like, yeah, I was asleep. Like, no, I don't remember anything. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was a grandma seizure, which is like the worst one you can have. So I was in the hospital for like a few days.
You think it was all the plaid print on his shirt? That drove your senses and
Oh man, what if doing the plaid nails brings it back?
What episode was it?
I honestly can't remember which episode.
An episode where they have a band and they play all the tools like instruments, and there's like a flash of concert light. In that episode, actually, I believe could cause you to have a seizure. And oddly enough, if it's that one, I could see why you did.
That's crazy.
So DG, Dallas Gentlemen's Club. What's up, DGs? It said, "Is Madam Glam your favorite gel polish?"
Well, besides In the Black that's gonna be coming up.
In the Black is the best polish.
But
don't even start me with that.
For that you can obtain right now, yeah, Madam Glam, especially because you can use code Tabytha and get 30% off, and it does help me out. But honestly, I really do like them. I don't do that just because I get commission, because other brands have sent me polish, and y'all don't see me using them like that.
Kira Angela 22 said,
I thought you was about to say the brand. I'm like, how you know?
Oh no, I don't.
It's Kira Sky.
but I also am a blue man.
The Blue Man's Group?
An indigo child, so I grew up to be a blue man.
Shut it up. Oh, these are a lot to paint. Like, these take a lot of polish. Yes. And time.
She asked, is that regular polish you're using? What?
I don't know what that means, but this is gel polish. So these are stiletto tip. They do make a coffin tip. I don't really recommend shaping these far off from the shape that they come, because they're weighted and they're structured to be the shape that they are.
Right.
So don't, man. I don't even know how to control these. I feel like I'm walking on stilts. Right? I should have put them in the light and cured it so I didn't mess it up. Man.
She was confused. It looked like regular polish, and she knows you always use gel. Do you always use gel? Yes, I always use gel. Unless I'm doing like a marble or something, and I might do the art with a regular polish. But it's gel for me. Just because it don't make sense. Regular polish will come off like real easily. So even like when I got pedicures, I don't do pedicures. But when I would get them, I always get gel polish because it stay on the toes. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the light before I mess them up trying to paint this pinky. Oh, and you got to be careful to put these in the light. If y'all can. No, we can't see it. There you go.
See, it's buffering. Because always Spectrum try to play me out. I said one day I thought it was the weather, but it wasn't. There's no weather outside.
There was no weather outside.
There was no weather outside.
It was just a blank page. We were just really running on an empty sketchbook. There was no weather.
There's no weather today.
Today, there was no weather. That's the beginning of a really good book. I would read that. Today, there was no weather.
That reminds me of somewhere like when Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Okay, do y'all get Joe? Man, other people do.
You've done it so honestly so many times that you made me do it the other day. And I know who Joe Biden is, and I know who Joe Button is. One smoke dust, one little white girl.
Yeah, I'll never use regular nail polish, y'all. These are so long. So I cured this 60 seconds. Each gel polish and light, it's all gonna be different. Let me paint this pinky. Okay. Y'all have trouble doing y'all's pinky on y'all's own hand? I had to like contort it and hold it down, strap it down.
That's a wild gang sign you have to do.
Cause it's loose. It's loose over here.
Crazy.
That's why I needed to cure these first so I could do this and it not be so dangerous.
Salutations to everybody in the chat.
So tell them we're doing an episode of propaganda this week.
Oh yeah, we are doing an episode of propaganda this week. We're supposed to do a Q&A, but people have to send questions. Ask for questions.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the thing. I have a thing on Instagram. Where they can
request questions.
Yeah.
Request questions.
So subscribe to my Instagram, and sometime this week I'm gonna ask y'all to send in questions. Don't ask them now. Or you're gonna get in trouble, get kicked out for asking a question. No, you're not.
But for every question you ask right now, I'll go to the grocery store and throw canned goods on the ground.
Why?
I will not break them open, but I will dent them so that the NASDAQ goes down 3 points.
Okay. In protest. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Unwrapping this without touching it was crazy. Oh, we got a good amount of people in here.
Yeah, that's what I was.
What is that? That symbol?
I was pointing back. She asked what's the channel name, so I pointed to the channel.
Man, that made me think crazy things.
Yo, you wild.
It look like this.
What is that?
This. See, they was like, "What too?"
Kira Angela 22 knew what I meant. I was just answering what she said. I was trying to assist because apparently the picture of us 15 years ago as our picture doesn't look like us. She asked the channel name.
Oh yeah, the magnetics. Yes.
So
okay.
Y'all watching Queen's Gambit or what?
That was good. And the next day when I woke up, I was like, man, I can't wait to watch more of that show. And then it was all done.
You haven't rewatched it. You missed a lot of it.
I missed a chunk of it. I did. Okay, so when I put my thumb in the light, I didn't lift it up. Boom. So you see it wrinkled a little bit. If y'all can see. And right here. But it's because the light shines above here. And the light doesn't go around here. So don't do that.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, so what I did is I flipped it upside down in the light so it would shine from this, but I did it too late. But it's minimal, so what I can do is kind of just fill that in, boom, and smooth it right back out. Plus we're doing a pattern and stuff on top of it. But you want to make sure you apply dark colors very thinly and make sure you cure them very well.
Oh, they watched Queen's Gambit too. Man, right? Wasn't it good?
Right, it is good.
I like chess, but even if you don't, I could see.
Yeah, because I don't know about chess. I get the very basics.
It had a lot of chess history about a lot of chess greats in it too. It was really good. It was really good.
But yeah, you're in the chess and you're addicted now.
I'm addicted now. No, I'm just back playing again. I was playing before the show. Let's get that established.
Yeah, he was all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit throughout the day, not all day.
No, he doesn't play all
I
day.
play
He's a
5-minute
very
games.
well balanced
I play 5-minute games.
individual.
If you got chess.com, come holler at me.
Chess seem weird. That's Michaela.
Okay, listen, chess seems weird.
Yeah.
Okay, you just made me feel insecure. And why she type
It-
like she in the hood now? Chess seems weird. Sound like some weird shit.
Nerd.
Nerd. Nerd, that nigga. You talking about chess.
He's some nerds over here with an asthma pump
Right.
and chess.
Kelvin made me feel like pipsqueak.
Yeah, seemed
I feel like they ended it too fast. I don't know
Yeah.
why they crammed so much.
It's just
Seems
it's a
more
very
AF.
I don't know which way the chess pieces move, but I understand what you have to do. Like I need to think so far ahead to see if you can move that to that space and what I need to do to block that with that and that. I just don't know what goes where in every like little detail. But I appreciate I understood the concept like when she was writing down things like certain patterns and when they didn't think about like at the end the one pattern that he did and then she was like, so I get it to that degree.
Theory and memorization, like they literally remember games from 60 years ago, and
Yeah.
which I guess what I told you. That's why Fisher went
Crazy.
and stopped playing. Because just to be good at that at grandmaster level and to stay that good, it becomes you obsessing over minutia, and that's no way to live.
I just want a title like that though when I come in the room.
What, grandmaster?
Yeah. Grandmaster, this is Grandmaster Tabytha Scott.
Don't worry,
And you know what I'm gonna have to be?
we shall both be
A grand wizard.
Come
That's as close as I'm gonna get. Come on, I'm halfway there.
Grand wizard. You can get best bruja. How about that?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, chess is mad strategic.
Ah, you see this?
Those
Man.
weapons, those are dangerous.
I'm painting over. I'm trying to avoid doing two coats, but
Are you gonna have to?
yeah, it seems like it. Maybe. I usually always do two coats on nails, but these seem pretty opaque, and I just covered up the areas that needed it. Okay, I think that's good. So what we're gonna do next is use this perfect red, and we're gonna mix it with some clear top coat of our choosing. I would probably do a no wipe if I was you, but I'm not. So there's that. We can mix it on whatever piece of plastic, a nail form or something like that.
Make any difference how much you mix it?
It's something where it won't, just something non-porous. There are actual professional mixing trays and things of that nature, but
Is there worth getting if you can just mix it on?
no, I'm done nails for a million years. Oh, and actually, you can buy a tile from like Home Depot. Remember when I bought those tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use a tile, and they're like 40 cents or something, and get like a little tile like this to mix
What was
on.
the painting?
Yeah.
Do we have any left? Speaking of which.
There's somewhere because I'd scraped them off, but okay. So we're going to use this brush, and this is Wildflowers. It's their orange brush or burnt orange, whatever color you think this is. I don't have a code for them, and I'm sorry. But it's a squared looking brush, so we can get this plaid pattern going.
I want to challenge you to eat a box of nerds with your fingers like that.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine. Maybe.
Pepper Ann, I love that show.
Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann. Yeah, I used to like Pepper Ann too.
Milo was popping. I think his parents were Black Panthers, but they never showed him.
Okay, we're mixing this with a top coat. We're trying to get this sheared out. I'm just gonna take the back of this brush and mix it. And make sure it's fully mixed. And we're trying to find a balance where it is slightly sheer, but not too sheer. So whatever that means. Okay, so let's try it out. Let me move this light. So we're gonna do vertical stripes first. Or we can do horizontal first. It honestly don't matter. I might do horizontal first, honestly.
You're getting crazy.
Going horizontal first?
I don't know. I'm just excited to watch the process. And now I want to watch Pepper Ran. Why'd you do that?
So we're going to just pull this straight across. And what I notice is that this doesn't have to be perfect. Because I think the texture kind of makes it read more of like shirt, like.
Right, it lends itself more to a shirt if you get the imperfections.
Yeah.
I just popped my toe, so.
There's that.
There's that. I didn't want that to pick up on the sound. It sounded like a squirrel's leg break, and I didn't want anybody to think that we were hurting animals.
Yes, because that was the first thing.
Probably the second.
So we're gonna put this about as thick of this, of, how do I say that? As thick as this is apart from the next one. So like, you see, it's this thick, this, and then we're gonna put the next piece like here.
She said she couldn't hear it. Yes.
You're not embarrassed of your toe popping, as if that's irregular. Besides the fact that okay. Okay, I like how this is starting. Can you see? Can you see this, Andy?
It paused on mine. Let me see if I can exit and go back. I think my app just froze.
Maybe it froze for everybody. Y'all here? They're gonna do it. Oh, they're here.
Okay, here we go. I'm back.
Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing again, about that same width apart. And do it across. Now this is supposed to be, again, sheer, kind of faint. Because we want this to look mostly black. Again, I'm trying to do, if you're new here, if you're new in town, we're trying to do like a blacker Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and flash cure so I don't mess up what I did. So I'm gonna put it in the light for about 10 seconds or so, just to freeze what I have. And we're just going to keep going down. And this brush makes it really easy. Make sure we get to the sides good. And we could probably fit one more going horizontally, just at the tip. And always finish y'all's designs. It makes it look more whole. Like if something has to run off the edge to finish the image, do that. Just like up here, I'm gonna measure this, and there should be like a little piece right here. And that just adds a little completion pizzazz.
You just got a little Bob Ross tone in there. I like that. Calm. Little happy tree.
Yeah, you know.
Do you use synthetic hairbrushes? Synthetic hairbrushes. Do you use them? Synthetic hairbrushes.
When it is appropriate. I mean, like I use like Kolinsky brushes. For my acrylic, I believe that these are natural hair brushes. But the striper brush that I have, I've used synthetic striper brushes. It is kind of what works for you. The TV is out of here. So I'm going to cure that in the light. Why it's yelling? Yeah. I just wanted to go off. So I'm going to cure this a little bit longer, probably about 20 seconds or so.
Right now, it looks like you just did a cheeseburger review and you're finished.
Okay, so we got these horizontal stripe, and we're going to use this same sheer red, and we're going to go vertical. And you can pick if you want to start with one straight down to the center or off to the side, whichever you want to do. It's your world, you know. I'm going to start right here. Bring this down.
Cure gel? Is that such thing?
Yeah, you technically can over-cure it, but, you know, I haven't found any issues personally. I have my clients put their hand back in. Like, this nail is going to keep going back in multiple times, just me curing the other nails. But, you know. Oh, that's cute. Can you see this?
There you go. I can see it more right there.
It looks like real dark on camera, but it's cute in real life.
It's really dark on camera.
Let me see if I can flash the light.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you see how when it crosses, that sheer gel crosses over, it darkens up those little squares. So I'm gonna flash cure this again in the light so it can freeze and stop moving. Make sure you keep your tools and your accessories out away from the light, or this will harden, your brush will harden. You'll have issues.
Goon Cookie says, what happens when you overcure?
I personally I have not experienced any negative effects, but they tell me that it is possible. But just like they tell you to buy the same system of gel with the lamp, like they want me to have a lamp for every brand that I have.
It's not necessary.
And it's not feasible, especially when one brand charges $200 for their light, the other brand charges $250, and you want me to switch different lamps during curing process? No, I got a $20 Amazon lamp over here that's doing me just fine. It has 84 watts, and I just ensured that it cured everything I needed to cure properly. So we're doing, again, another vertical stripe. And we're going to do the same way, about the same distance, of the brush. Leave that amount of a gap. And then draw down. I'm not off camera, I'm always off camera. Oh, I got a little swervy right there. Okay, so I messed up a little bit and it got close. So I'm gonna just, because I cured it already, I could just wipe it away. Look at that. Some people are saying happy mistakes.
I was just gonna say happy mistakes. Just took it right out of my head.
And I'm gonna come through and clean down the center a little bit, actually, because I feel like I got too close right here. Just a little bit. Ah. Hit my hand.
You want me to break something in retaliation?
No, honey. But thank you. You're such a considerate man. I have a lot of people on live. It's kind of crazy. Did it tell you how many people you can see it?
119 right now.
That's a lot. It keeps going down. Every time I mention it last time, and then it kept going down, 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 down real fast. Like people thought I seen. I'm like, oh, she see me. Gotta get out of here. So I'm flipping my hand upside down in the light to make sure this side is cured properly. Okay. So we can go back and where they cross, the squares that they cross, if you'd like. Now you can go with the red just by itself if you want it to be brighter and stand out more. Or you can go back over with the sheer red. Or whatever colors you're using, whatever tools you're fancy.
I just want like 7/8 of a cheesecake.
7/8 of a cheesecake?
Yeah. So disgusting. You fake the whole thing.
Man. So we're going over these squares, and I decided to go with just the red mixed with no clear, just to help that kind of stand out a little bit. And I'm just going with this brush, real simple. Again, this is one of those things that doesn't have to read real perfect. Like, you don't have to get it real perfect for it to read as what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I'm just going in where the two lines would cross, where it made a little square. I'm just making that a little more pigmented red. And I'm gonna flash cure this just to lock in what I have so I don't mess up. A good thing. That's so cool. If I do say so myself.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It looks really good. It looks way better in person, actually.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't do near it as much justice as it should do it on camera.
Yeah. Probably I'll take some pictures after.
Mm-hmm.
It will show it. But you know also what probably is both of our issues is that my phone is set real dark, the screen.
Oh, that too. Well, actually, I turned mine up.
Oh, yours is up?
That was my problem. I just now did it because I knew that was part of my problem.
Mm-hmm. I took it off night mode the other time where it turns more yellow, the screen.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Like, man, I thought I was tripping the other day. So we're just going to fill this in. And we're going to add some detail gold lines.
All right, I'm out. I'm going to let you finish. I got to go back to work on stuff.
You're just leaving so smoothly. No affection. No nothing. Oh, no.
I didn't want to mess it up.
Okay. Does he love me anymore?
Okay.
Does he love me anymore?
Okay. My favorite thing, don't you?
You're my favorite, honey.
I'm gonna eat protein powder.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna get a side bowl of spaghetti though. And the misters left us. The misters. Well, how do you say that? Because they were like, oh, the mister left. Okay, can y'all see how this is? Here, let me see if I can zoom in for y'all. Okay, look. No. Just so y'all can see, I haven't been doing nothing. Again, there's stuff on the skin, but this is going to be popped off and put on this hand. So let me zoom back out. That's what we have going. So we are going to top coat this. Because, okay, look, I'm going to be using these details, and what matches this gold most closely is this gold chrome. So we're going to have to add chrome details to this if we want to match this gold. These are cute, right? I cannot wait to use these little gold. So I'm going to use this Kiara Sky top. No, this is a non-white. No, I need a white top coat. Sorry, I got the wrong one, everybody. 1 second. I was trying not to get up and leave y'all. There we go. Okay. I'm using this Kiara Sky top coat. This does have a tacky layer. And the reason I'm using this is because I know that it will not hold the gold chrome. So I'm just going to top coat this. Trying to get the fuzz out of here. I added a lot, but I'm gonna scrape that off. We're a little early tonight, right? I'm happy it's not like 2 in the morning. My love has left. I'm sorry. He is this exciting portion of me. Now we're just nail art. Okay, so we top coated this. And again, I used a top coat that has a tacky layer so that when I wipe it off, I know that the chrome will not stick to it. And I'm gonna let this cure about 30 seconds. Thank you guys for the kind words. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore y'all, but I'm just painting and polishing and stuff. And so I don't see all the Q&As. But I'm using these, if you're new here, the Opera Gel X nail extensions in extra, extra, extra long. Okay, so I cured my hand this way. I'm going to flip it over this way and put it in because it's my thumb. It doesn't get the same amount of light. Now, do you want, y'all don't do, okay, tell me, just be honest. Do you want to see me do the rest of the 4 like this? I'm going to do all these essentially matching. Do y'all want to see me do 4 more nails the exact same way? Or are y'all ready to go? Because I'm going to do the whole other hand different. So, yeah. But I'm going to do that. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's happening. I'm going to do this on live. And then the other hand, I already have, like I did a little sketch and stuff on how I'm going to do it. So it's going to be very detailed. So I'm going to do an actual edited video for the other hand because there's so much more detail in it. But I thought we could do this plaid one live. But, yeah, okay. If y'all want to see the other ones live, we'll do that. So I cured this. Oh, by my sister. I love you. I'm gonna spray this with alcohol. Where's mom? Tell her I love her too, if you see her. No. That's funny. Why is your name Michaela LOL? And I do got a video of I did her nails. I need to edit actually and get out. She just got some cute little nails with a reindeer on them. I hand drew. Just a little reindeer. So I just spray these with alcohol and wipe them. So I am going to use a chrome gel, whichever one you like. That's your fave. I'm gonna put this on my little makeshift palette. And decide where I want these details. So you can kind of do this really however you want. When I did this little ugly practice nail, I did 2 horizontal, 2 vertical, and I also crossed it with a solid black. You can do whatever you want. Throw like 1 line of green in there. There's so many things you could do. But I don't want any green. I just want black, red, gold. So let's see if I can draw a nice straight line on myself. So I'm actually now, as far as details, you can add this straight line to the left or right of this line, or you can come down the center and add that detail. It's completely up to you again. So I'm thinking I don't want the gold like through the center of the nail, but I kind of want, I think I'm gonna go in the middle of this square, and I'm gonna drag it all the way down. Now, what I never have done that I can think of is nail art on myself, like hand-drawn nail art, I'll say that. So we're seeing if I can. So it might be hard to see, but I pulled a straight line of that chrome top coat down the center of that. And then I'm going to add another line horizontally. I'm just trying to pick where I want that to go. Oh, my stomach's growling. What is up with that? And I am going to pull that on the edge of this line. Again, this is kind of where you can play around and get different looks. You can make this a real layered, super layered plaid. You can start adding like dot 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 type lines. Not dot, they're not dots, but you know where you know what I'm talking about. What is that called? You can do that. You can add like another color. Again, if you want to do like green, these don't even have to be Christmas. You can do a whole different theme. But like I could mix like a sheer green and cross over, just so many different things. So what I'm gonna do, let me make sure. Now chrome, I will speak to this because we talked about over curing. When you do your chrome gels, you can over cure them for sure, and it will basically cure to the point where it's not as that rubbery feeling that holds on to the chrome. So make sure you don't cure those more than the proposed time. Okay, so I'm just going to take my finger and rub this on here. And let's see. Oh. We did all that for no reason. Well, let's talk about fixing problems. This is great. So I initially did a wipe top coat so the chrome would stick only to the chrome line, but that is not what happened. So in order to fix this, all we have to do is top coat over our lines. So I'm gonna just take a no wipe top coat. You see what I'm saying? Like it's all gold and we do not want that. So what we'll do is take this top coat and we'll just trace over the lines, and that will fix this issue. It will lock in the gold just over the line. And this is something like troubleshooting is like half of what I really do. This is me figuring out what is going to work. Like when I would do classes in person, it's like so much is me trying to teach you to troubleshoot in the middle of something. But it's important to understand products well and everything like that so you know what you can and can't do. Because you may run across this issue and like, oh my God, I messed up. The gold chrome just went over everything. This is a mess. But it's not. We are saving it. It's going to be just fine. We just made it a little more tedious. Okay, go ahead and cure that. When I'm doing a set of nails and it's man, okay. Do I get irritable when I'm doing a set of nails? If it is on a client, on myself it's fine. I could just walk away. You know, when it's on a client, I usually don't, unless it's something that they did. I mean, I'm just being honest. If it's like I'm in the middle of doing something lengthy and now you added something else, you want to change this color, that like yes, that can kind of, I'm human. That can kind of get to me. So I'm just curing this in the light. Okay, so it looks like this. It looks like we messed up, but we're good. I'm gonna spray this with alcohol. And I'm going to wipe off the excess gold. And we're gonna reveal these cute nails. This alcohol kind of loosened my glue tab underneath, but we got more glue tabs. Let's just take that off. And you can use acetone too, which might work a little quicker. Actually, I'm gonna just take a little bit of acetone. This is top coated. And that'll just clean that up even quicker. But be very light-handed with it. Try not to just rub back and forth a whole bunch. Right, it's turning out pretty cute. So let me zoom y'all in. This is our plaid so far. So what we can do, we can add even more detail. what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just add some black. Do y'all think we should do more gold lines? Like another vertical or another horizontal? Like maybe one here? Or you think this is enough? Like I don't want it to be too cool. I think this is enough, honestly. I'm actually gonna add some black lines. Let me make sure this is back secure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some black. Yeah, I don't want it to be super gold. Just add a little. I'm gonna just pull that through. And I'm gonna let me flash cure that so I don't mess it up. I'm gonna just add 2 black lines just to kind of add that layering. Again, I want this to be like, again, black kind of focused, I guess. Of course, we've seen it where, you know, it's like mostly red and then you add Helen did some nails on Instagram, which are super cute, that I kind of got some inspiration from. But essentially being the opposite, I'm like, man, I want it to be black forward, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to add just some more black in here. So it can look, you know, layered. So now we have this gold captured behind this black and this down here captured behind this black. Just again to make it look more layered, but super easy just to add that much more detail. And again, you could probably go back with a solid red line, and I don't want it to be too busy also. So again, I'm gonna be using these decals on my hands. I'm kind of thinking, should any go on here? But I don't think so. Crystals, I don't know. If I do, it had to be something the same on all 5 nails have to be the same. It's just a thing. I'm not insensitive enough to use the word OCD. I know people like throw that around, and that's a real issue. It's a real disorder. But I need these to all be the same for this hand. So this is what we have. And like my love said, this does look so much better in real life. I can't wait to take pictures and stuff and show you. But let's see. Like, do we need... I don't think we need anything on here. No, I'm gonna leave it. Let's think about stones. Let's look at some Swarovskis, guys. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna start a new live and do the other 4. And I might delete this one just because it's so much of me prepping these nails and playing around. These are my Swarovskis. Let's pull out my golds. Aurum Gold Shadow and Crystal Golden Sunlight or whatever it's called. Okay. Yeah, I'm very detail oriented. My mother, this makes me that way. All thanks or distress given to her. Okay, so these are the decals that are gonna be in my other hand. This gold matches like perfectly with this, as you can see. I think these are gonna have too much brown in them, but I always like to pull out like multiple crystals when I'm going to match, just to kind of see what it looks like. I think Aurum looks the best, but Aurum doesn't refract light, so it's not sparkly per se. Now let me show you the crystals that I'm using on the other hand, and y'all get to basically be here for my thought process. If you watch my daily charm little haul video, you know I got these, which are so cute. They're Swarovski crystals. These are Swarovskis mounted into these little charms, and they're curved backed. Excuse my little cracked and dry hands, but hopefully you can see that it has a curved back right here. So on my other hand, I'm gonna be using these. Isn't this reindeer so cute? Y'all, isn't that cute? So I'm gonna be using this. Again, this is not for the plaid hand. This is going to be in combination with the plaid hand. I'm gonna use that. So I'm thinking the crystals on the plaid hand can be Aurum and clear, right? I don't want to add too much red. So if we're gonna do crystals, we need to talk about having clear and gold. So do we want obnoxious crystals on one hand? Yeah, I've been excited to do these nails. I'm not even into Christmas like that, but I love a good theme nail. How about that? I like a theme, and I like sometimes a subtle theme. Oh, can I get this out? That irritated me. I love a theme. I used to have this math teacher in high school, and she always, every day she dressed as a theme. It was the craziest. I loved her for it though, because again, I like a theme. It might not be cute per se, but if you can pull off a good theme, I like it. And she would like match her earrings. She'd have a little bow in her hair. But she was like 50, 60 years old, and she'd wear like poodle type skirts and have like matching socks, and it was always so cute. So I'm thinking this. How should we do it? We don't know. So when I'm seeing about stones, I like to hold them temporarily on there with just a little top coat. So I'm gonna just actually put some all over this nail because I don't know where the stones would look cute at, if at all. So let's go big and see how that looks. See, I don't want to take away too much, but big stones are cute. Just that. And this is what I do when I don't know what to do. I just move them around and see like what's what. I want to use this big stone so bad. I love the big clear ones, but I don't think it's for this. Let's just go with the plain old cuticle bling and see how that looks. Okay, what do y'all think? Just cuticle bling with the plaid. This isn't perfect at all, but it's just there, maybe with some gold beads around the edge. But again, all 5 would have to match though, 100%. Because then again, we're going to have the little reindeer, Swarovski, the gold matches. I've seen people do like, as far as crystal details on plaid, like where it crosses, like add stones. Let's see what that looks like. And let's see, and you just wipe this off and throw it back in your jar. Just wipe both sides of it on my little towel background. Okay. What do y'all think looks better, the cuticle bling or just the 2 stones where they cross? Again, all 5 will be like that. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the stones where they cross a little bit, right? Tell me your vote right now. Cuticle or where they cross? And what if where they crossed there were some micro beads? I'm trying to pick up these micro beads. These aren't gonna stay because it's just top coat, so they're just kind of sliding around. Actually, what if they were at the angles? Aha. Oh. I'm about to read y'all's comments once I see what this looks like. I'm trying to like put it in the 4 opposite corners, if that makes sense. You see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to put it in this corner. Imagine all these staying in these corners. Okay. Okay. We will do that. Right. The cross and the micro beads in the opposite corners. Let's try it. Let's get these off. Wipe them down. Let me wipe this off. And I got a little gold chrome still on here. But that's fine. That's a cute little detail, right? Okay, let's try it. I'm going the... Oh, God, these long nails. You see what it just did? I can't even zoom out. Oh, it's a mess. These long nails did this. I can't even get... Oh, I'm gonna have to start a new live after I do this. I'm gonna have to take a spaghetti break and come back. Hold on, I know y'all don't want to see me do 52 crystal, 152 crystal pickup, but I have to get it picked up right now. I'm sorry. I love y'all for being patient. It's because this nail is so long, it said boop. Trying to be ratchet-handed. Okay. Sorry, y'all. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm going to use the jewelry gel in a tube from Daily Charm. And you can use code Tabytha10 or go to my last video. Click on the description bar. If you're watching this in the future, you can click down below. I'm able to put it in the description bar then. So I'm going to just squeeze this out. And we're just going to do it where this cross is. And this cross is... Now, do we want to do this size? For both. I think I like the bigger stone up here, right? Yeah, because that's what I'm in it for. So let me not play myself. I wanted the bigger stone. This is too full. I can't even pick one up because it's too full. Okay. So we're just going to do the micro beads at the cross area. Oh yeah. I am. I'm leaning over. Am I breathing too heavy, y'all? Do I sound real big? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It looks like prong setted, like little diamonds, right? Okay. When you use crystal gel, make sure you don't have a line of demarcation, that you don't have thick gel just built up. So make sure. And then I'm gonna use my little lamp, just to, a little flashlight, just to get it secured so it doesn't slide around, and I'll put it in the big light. Yeah, I think that's perfectly cute, right? Okay. And let's zoom y'all in so you can see how this looks. Of course, this needs to be top coated and evened out. But that is really cute to me. And I'm thinking, you know, I want them all the same. Should they all be like over to the left side? I don't know. We'll come back and see. And I haven't decided if it should be matte or not. Hold on, because the little example one that I was playing around with is matte. Where is it at? Okay. So this one's matte. Excuse this little random feather in this circle. Again, I was practicing. Yeah, I'm in Texas. I'm in the Dallas area. Okay. So, mind you, the diamonds will stick out way more if it's matte. Diamonds, the Swarovskis. So what are y'all thinking, matte or shiny? I think the pattern stands out more matte as well. Yeah, the plaid, yeah, stands out more. It makes it look more realistic, because the plaid's not shiny. Yeah. We're going matte. So when I do matte, I go ahead and seal around my stones and on top of my beads like normal, because I want to make sure they're sealed in and that the color is preserved, but we don't want them to be matte. And I'm gonna just blend this out. Again, we don't want no lines of demarcation anywhere. So we're gonna blend that out. Where's my little flashlight? Just kind of get that going, a little flash cure, because we painted it up. Right? When we seal in crystals, we want to seal up about here. We don't want it to be on top, because that will make it where it doesn't sparkle, but we do want the edge to be in there. This keeps stuff from getting trapped right in this space. This is where hair will get caught and everything like that. This isn't all the way cured yet also, but this is where hair will get caught and etc. So we want to make sure we have top coat in this space and up to the edge, but not past that. So that's a tip. Seal in your crystals all the time, no matter if it's matte, shiny, doesn't matter. Just get yourself a good top coat. I recommend no wipe, or you're gonna have problem, especially with detailed crystal designs. So I recommend always using a no wipe top coat to seal in your crystals, and a nice, durable one, of course. So, but again, we're gonna seal in with a shiny top coat, no matter if we're doing matte or not. And I hope does that make sense? Why we do that? And always over your metal charms, you want to top coat them because they can kind of tarnish, turn color, and we want to keep that from happening the best we can. And that's putting them behind a wall of top coat. So we just want to feather out that top coat. Again, we don't want any lines of demarcation. We are going to go back in and top coat with matte, and that'll kind of blend out everything. And then put that in the light. Yeah, I'm making a mess. This is my hand. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take a break for a second, eat a little food, and come back and do the other 4. So also, we can jump straight into art with that video. I'm still gonna do the same exact plaid, so you're gonna see nothing new. But if you're gonna be up for a while, you just wanna see me do nails. Okay, so we're gonna do that. For the matte coat today, I'm gonna use the Luxa Velveteen Matte. And what we're going to do is get in camera first. Apply that to all the easy space to get to. And if you're new in the live, I am going to do a whole other hand. This is actually for my right hand. I'm just using my left hand as essentially a holder for them, because I find it difficult to use those little stands. So I'm gonna go live and do the other 4 nails exactly like this. I'm gonna go live again. But then I'm gonna record the other hand, but I'm gonna make it an edited video for you guys. So I went around with the mat. Now I put a little mat on my little fake little plastic palette, and I'm gonna use a striper brush. And I got it as close as I felt comfortable. And now I'm gonna go in and do this next to my crystals and beads, but not on top of them like I did with the shiny matte top coat. Hopefully I'm up close enough for y'all to see. And this is going to ensure, it is tedious, but it's going to ensure that your crystals are sealed in even with matte. I see a lot of people apply crystals with just like resin straight to the nail. Don't do that. Don't do that with shiny top coat, with matte top coat. Don't do that. Your clients are going to be unhappy, or if you do nails on yourself, you're going to be unhappy with yourself. You're going to be one of them people that get in my chair, they're like, oh, I don't want crystals because they get caught in my hair. Oh, no, because whoever applied your crystals didn't apply them correctly. Again, I had a hairstylist that I actually have a couple hairstylists I did who love stones and got them. There was one, she got her nails really long and used to get like a whole hand blinged out. She did hair and they wouldn't get caught because the crystals were all sealed in. So in order to do that, you have to do what I said. So you see with this matte top coat, I'm going down here. With the shiny top coat, I went up here to the very lip, but we don't want the crystal to be frosted. So we're gonna do the same thing down here. We're just going to outline and get as close as possible. Don't go over the beads, but up next to them. And sometimes, you know, you'll make a little mistake, maybe get a little on the edge or something like that, but we want to keep it as minimal as possible. It's way more obvious on the stones, but again, depends on, you know, how vast your design is. If you have a whole bunch of stones on the nail, if 2 of them are like that, it's not going to show, but we only have 2 stones, so we need to make sure they're both good. So again, I'm just going to blend that out a little bit more by adding just a little more of that matte top coat. And now I'm always making sure the worst thing in the world is if you miss a space with matte top coat. Oh my God. So do your best to perfect it and make sure it's everywhere. Because just adding a drop of matte top coat somewhere is not how it works. Like, you have to do this all again for it to look right. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the light and cross our fingers. Hello. If you missed it, I'm using the Luxo Velveteen Matte Top Coat. Excuse my hands. At first they had black acrylic on them. Now they have black gel on them. Okay, I'm gonna flip my hand over so I can get the other side of my thumb. Hey. So I'm going, let me see, show you all of this. Hold on, I'm curing in the light, everybody. Oh, perfect. Right? We did it. I think that's cute. I think that's a good call with them at the corners. I think the matte was a good call. Let's look at it up close. Our plaid nails. And you see there's a little bit of gold chrome captured under there, but I kind of like it. It gives it like a little bit of a sparkle. A little, you know, distress detail. And we're making, again, happy mistakes. But I think it looks cute, kind of rustic. And I appreciate doing those 2 little black lines just over. So again, this is a pattern you can obviously see up close. This is not perfected. These are not perfect 90-degree angles and squares and the smoothest of lines, but it kind of goes with what it is in a way, if that makes sense. So I'm doing all 4 of these like this, but I'm gonna come back live in, I don't even know how long, but turn your alert setting on or check back. I'm gonna go eat, probably put on some tighter pants for compression's sake and see my love, make sure he's good, and then come back and do the rest for the same. And then it's probably gonna be too late. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna do the other hand with all this beautiful detail. And I'm so excited. If y'all haven't seen them, the little bows, and I love the little deer, the little reindeer, the little Rudolphs. That's so cute. So yeah, come meet me back in about 30 minutes, an hour, or something like that. And I'll be doing these other 4, and we can chill and hang out. But if you don't come back, I appreciate you for watching. Yes, if y'all need to go to bed, go to bed. But I'm probably gonna be up, so turn on the alert for live. If for some reason on earth, yeah, the other hand is going to be different. Just let me, I drew a whole little sketch of it. It's gonna be like all 5 different nails and much more, probably dramatic, more details. But so this is gonna be actually, this is for this hand. So all of these are gonna be one, and then the other hand's gonna be the drama hand. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these off for now, because I want to be able to function in my little time. But if for some reason, I 100% plan on coming back, but if I don't, I'll come back tomorrow. But I'm about 99% sure, 98% sure I'll be back tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna set these like that, and I'll be back, you guys. All right, bye. How do I get out of here? I never know.